A section of Kamba leaders led by David Musila have distanced themselves from Monday demonstrations as championed by Azimio leader Raila Odinga. Now, in an address to the media, the leaders have, in the strongest terms possible, castigated Wiper Party leader Kalonzo Musyoka, saying he is using the Kamba community as a bargaining chip in the opposition's misguided agenda, even as they insist the planned demonstrations are a deliberate scheme by Raila's team to overthrow the government. Our reporter Henry Tende now reports.
With a battle line drawn and a push and pull conundrum between the government of President William Ruto and the opposition coalition Azimio led by former Prime Minister Raila Odinga, a section of leaders drawn from the Kamba community led by former Kitui Senator David Musila has today distanced itself and the community from the mass demonstrations in the capital city, Nairobi, planned by the opposition.
We as a community support the president, and we want to say that we do not support the proposed demonstrations.
There is a notion that since Honorable Kalonzo Musyoka is supporting the demonstrations, all Kambas are supporting it. Far from the truth. The Kambas are not supporting the so-called maandamano.
Musila and his team did not mince their words on Wiper leader Kalonzo Musyoka, accusing him of using the Kamba community as a bargaining chip over the years to attain his own political gains.
Our community has been led for the last 10 years by one Stephen Kalonzo Musyoka in the opposition. The community has been known during the last 10 years to be in the opposition. And after meeting as leaders of the community, led by ourselves, decided that we can no longer stay in the opposition for another 5 years and possibly another 5.
The leaders, who remain adamant that the demonstrations will not yield the desired results, say the government of President William Ruto should be given time to right the wrongs of the previous regimes in order to steady the economy.
There is nothing peaceful when you are doing an illegal marching, because going to State House, you are pronouncing yourself, you are going to State House to overthrow a government, and you want us to support you to do that illegality. It is quite wrong.
What is going to happen on Monday is a recipe for anarchy. And I want to tell the Azimio team that is planning whatever is going to happen on Monday that the government does not negotiate with terrorists. The government cannot negotiate with bandits. The government cannot negotiate with anarchists.
With just a day to the planned demonstrations, Musila and his group have affirmed their support towards President Ruto's regime and have announced to work with him going forward.
Our community is embracing the government of the day. We do not support demonstrations, nor do we support anything that is outside the policies the government is pursuing in improving the livelihoods of the people of this country.
I would be very happy if the opposition are telling us what we need to do to bring the cost of living down.
Opposition group Azimio's planned demonstrations remain a hot topic in the country and has seen several leaders from both the political divide wade into the issue. Just what will be the outcome of the demonstrations? Henry Tende, Look Up TV.